helmet to helmet, or what
I
looked like a helmet to helmet?
didn't. No explanation. So, you know, that's fine. I'm fine. I'm in one piece and we're moving forward. So.
It's more quarterback's nightmare, I guess, than a dream to make the game-saving tackle, or at least a touchdown-saving tackle.
Yeah.
What was going through your head when you were chasing him? I mean, 'cause you chased him a long way.
Yeah, get him down. You know, that was I was gonna do everything I could to not let him score. I think that, you know, I gotta find a balance and, you know, trying to force it to some of our big guys and you know, doing it in a smart way and you know, I gotta find a balance and not force it at the wrong times. And you know, I did, and that could have been a touchdown, and I just was trying to get him down.
In some way, throwing the interception, you could just, you're like, holy shit, and like give up on the play, and yet I think you ran a long way and ran him down, actually.
Yeah, it's we're on defense at that point. So yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen again for the rest of the year. You know, obviously we're not out there trying to throw interceptions, and I promise I won't try to throw any more the rest of the year. But it's part of the game, and it happens. You know, they did a good job of when it was close. Those guys were physical and caught the ball, and you know, that happens sometimes. Like I said, it's not something that we're ever going to try to do. Like I said, but when it does happen, we got to get the ball down. And you know, it came to me at that time because he was outside, and I did what I could to get the ball down.
Did you know you had 60 yards worth in your tank?
No, it's the first time I've ever ran that far. No, it's not necessarily the you know, what I practice, but you know, like I said, I'll do whatever it takes.
Jake said he felt like communication wasn't working well, just the whole offense, and they're all switching players and things like that. Did you all have that feeling also?
Yeah, it felt sloppy as a whole, and you know, this is such a team game that you have to be, you know, right and doing all the right things as a team, you know, from every aspect. And it's another one of those things where I think we took turns doing some stuff, and you know, it's nobody plays perfect games, but there's got to be a sense with how good we are. We have to fix some of these little things and get better moving forward, and we will.
Have you ever seen Jake get as upset as he was when he had to call the timeout with the package on the goal line?
That's just it's you know, it's communication. It's you know, there's an element to the sideline being engaged in the game as well and helping out. So you know, it's like I said, this is such a team sport that you have to be on your toes, everybody, and we need to improve in that aspect.
Were you and David talking about going back into the locker room at halftime?
A lot. Just, you know, when you talk what we were doing in the red zone, it was, you know, they were throwing different looks at us than we had prepared for, and they did a good job of mixing it up and kind of taking away stuff. And you know, we had a plan going forward, didn't need it really as much towards the end of the game there, but we knew what we were going to do when we got down there again. And you know, it comes down to me just trying to force things to, you know, guys, and I trust them to make plays. I'm not saying that, like I throw, you see me throw it up to those guys a whole lot. I think there's a time and a place, and there's certain situations where I can't force the ball in red zone situations like that.
One more question?
The defense only giving up one touchdown off of all those turnovers, just how much faith do you have in those guys when you get into these situations?
A lot. They're playing at a really high level. That goes back to just this being such a team sport. You know, that's part of it. It takes a whole team. It's not an individual performance. You will never lose or win because of individuals. It's a team sport, and they played really well today. And you know, we did some all right things too. And when at the end of the day, we got a team win. And that's what counts in these games. And in this game is team wins like that.
Okay, thank you.